Welcome back, everyone. Today we're looking at the Cobra Rad Speed Drivers. Again, these videos are just designed to help you find the right head, right shaft based on your swing speed, desired ball flights, and your tempo. So Cobra has a lot of good free, no upcharge shafts out there. That's the only ones we'll look at because that's all I'll fit. Who am I? I am a PGA professional. I've been fitting for 7 years. I've sold nearly $1 million in clubs. I'm also a Cobra Certified Fitter, and as an added bonus, I actually play the Cobra driver, so I can speak pretty intelligently on everything that we're looking at today. Cobra brought back the CNC infinity milled face. They have extreme weighting front and back. There's that thin ply carbon crown, as well as kind of the T-bar chassis. A lot of good stuff. You can go to their website, check it out. What you can do, which I went at and checked out earlier this morning on their website, if you go under the custom clubs and shafts, you see that they have the hazardous yellow, they got the Atmos on there. Those are all the shafts from last year. So this video, we'll look at everything that they actually offer this year. Again, everything is no upcharge, so it means you can get these with the driver head you want, get the shaft you want. How I use the charts, you'll see we kind of go from desired ball flight, low to high, and then the swing tempo means, low to high swing tempo. So it's kind of a super smooth swing to a super, hey, I'm going at it swing. So looking at the first category, everything goes the same distance. Here, not going to use these heads. Go with the F Max, be a little better fit for you. For the women, it's might be a little better for the F Max. But in this chart, you can see they only have the XB or XD heads available. Typically, I'm fitting ladies into the XD head with that air speeder, helps you get a little more height. You can see on the chart, they also offer the helium. Pretty good if you already get good height and just want a more piercing shot. The Riptide, generally not going to fit for anyone in this category. Now, once we get up to the light flex, kind of the 180 to 200 yards with the driver, all three heads are available. If you're looking for extreme draw bias, go with the XD head. XB has that weight in the back, so it's a little more forgiving. And then the Rad Speed head, you can put the weight up forward. So when I would use that in this category is if you're creating too much backspin. So when you hit your drive, it kind of goes out, balloons. If you notice that, then you can go with the Rad Speed head because you can put the weight forward. Brings it down a little. One of the easier ways to kind of cut that backspin. The easiest way is to go with a lower lofted head, just as a heads up. But as we're looking at the chart, you can see the helium's kind of right in the middle. One a little lower, a little harder swingers go with the Riptide. Lowest here is going to be that Tensei AV Blue. And then if we want something a little higher, you can go with the other helium. So they have a 3 and a 5. Obviously the 3 just means it's going to go a little higher for a little smoother swing tempo. Basara generally goes pretty high, but it kind of feels better to higher tempo swingers, just from what I've noticed. Regular shafts, you see that Matore starts to pop in there. Really good shaft, that's why they picked it. Kind of fits almost everyone. Want something a little higher, a little smoother swingers, you can try out those heliums. Harder swingers, go with either those Tensei Blues or maybe that RDX Black. But a lot of options here. Just kind of be honest with yourself where you're at on the chart. Figure out one I'd fit by swing tempo first, and then kind of look at your desired flight. Stiff flex, I don't have anything that's kind of in that super high launching chart. They're basically 3 groupings. There's the 60 gram circle, and then kind of the 70 gram grouping, and then that 80 gram RDX Black is going to go the lowest. In previous years, for the smooth tempo swingers at this speed, that hazardous yellow was really great. So in this category, I kind of lean towards the Rogue Silver or that Smoke Blue. Generally, the better feeling one's going to be the Rogue Silver, but the Smoke Blues, it's a newer one. I just keep it. It kind of feels a little more like the RDX Smoke Black, which is like the Smoke Black of old. So generally feels a little better if you got kind of a moderate to high tempo swing. In the stiff flex category, it's the heads, just kind of look for what you want. The Rad Speed, good because you can swap the weights front and back. The XB is really good because it's very forgiving, easier to hit a slight draw. the Rad Speed head going to be more workable. The XD here, it's still a good one. And generally, if you're going with the XD head, probably gonna need a little more accuracy. So don't veer too far on the extremes of the tempos. So maybe avoid the Rogue Silvers and maybe avoid that bottom RDX black. Just not really gonna help what you're looking to try to do. Extra stiff shafts, typically just going to be in the XB head or the Rad Speed. These swing speeds, the easiest way to get distance is to lower backspin, so we're going to do that with the Rad Speed a little easier. You can throw that weight up front, use a lower lofted head. Really, that's the easiest way to cut the backspin, get the max distance. The F1, pretty good for the high tempos. Smoother swingers, typically going to look at that smoke blue, the new RDX smoke blue, or you can go with the Rogue Silver. Again, that lowest one going to be the 80 gram smoke black. When you're looking at this category, just kind of pick where you're at on the chart. Again, I fit by tempo first. Might feel a little better, especially at these swing speeds. Then you kind of look at desired ball flight. So really good heads, really good shafts they offer this year. I like those Motores. Feels really good. When we're looking at these new clubs, I always like to watch their new video, so I did that on at the end. There's something fun, they always do a good one. Again, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.